Yeah, this potentially is probably the most competitive race you're going to see today. So the top 3 or 4 really tightly contested on pace. Humphreys and Dilks, again, like a metronome, going around together within milliseconds of each other. You've got Luca Wilkinson, Joel Grieg, you've got a couple of the guys from the Vision Track Academy. I think Lewis has just stalled his, so he's just getting a restart, as you can see. But yeah, Joel Grieg, really nice young lad. He's starting in 5th place, so this is going to be really competitive.
So here we go, waiting for the flag to drop, and away they go. Oh, not a good start on the inside there, though, but it's where they go into the first corner. Wilson Dilksen getting the jump. Tyler Humphreys just couldn't get away from pole position there. And here we go then, Wilson Dilks leading the way, but Tyler Humphreys fighting back immediately into the McRae hairpin. Can't find a way through. Thorley Trevorrow, Lewis Mullen, Luca Wilkinson, all right in there, though, as well. A great start to the race here, Derv.
Yeah, so great start. So these front 2 are going to go hammer and tong, I think they call it, from start to finish. So it's going to be really good to see who takes the initiative here. But a great start from Wilson to get off the line first and to lead it for the first lap.
So here they come down the back straight, heading towards St John's for the first time. Wilson Dilksen getting the better start and leads the race from Tyler Humphreys, who's all over the rear wheel in 2nd place. You can see the distinctive colours of the MLAD Vision Track Academy on Tyler Humphreys' machine as he tries to have a look around the final corner, but Wilson Dilks is going to hold on here, gets a nice line out of the final corner and sweeps through into that off-cambered right and left flick that takes us back towards the McRae's hairpin, heading towards Iredale's, the second of the hairpins, as Humphreys has a look down the inside, starts to try and show the front wheel, but Wilson Dilks will not be deterred as he holds on. Into Iredale's they go, and let's see what Humphreys can do. He's going to try and cut on the inside coming out of the hairpin, but Wilson Dilks has that bike position very well and holds on to the lead. I think that's Trevorrow in 3rd, just watching this battle. Now, of course, Thorley Trevorrow should be coming into shot any moment now. There he is, just about. He's just starting to tag onto this. We'll have a look at the gap when they come through in a few moments, but this could be good for Trevorrow if these 2 start scrapping for the lead.
Yeah, I think it's good for Thorley because they're going to drag him on. The pace is so fast in this group that if he can get involved, it's going to help him in his progression because they're all really fast lads. So, you know, Tyler and Wilson, last of the late breakers, really aggressive riders. So to get a clean overtake here is going to be brave. It's going to be a big move. So we'll have to see how that goes.
We'll see how this pans out again. There you see Tyler Humphreys just standing on the brakes into the McRae hairpin, trying to look down the inside, but Wilson Dilks will not be deterred here. Takes a nice sweeping line out of the corner, preventing the cutback from Humphreys. Trevorrow in 3rd, 1.3 seconds last time round, and the lap times very even indeed here. They're all lapping high 52s, low 53s here, these top 3. Lewis Mullen a little bit further behind in 4th place, Luca Wilkinson, Joel Grieg and Miller Buchanan in this, not the greatest numbers, but a very competitive field of riders here, you would say, as again we see Humphreys drifting wide into the pit corner, trying to get that sweep back out into the first corner. Wilson Dilks sees it coming though and takes a nice sweeping line to cut the front wheel away from him and hold on to the lead. So Dilks still leading. Let's have a look at Humphreys again. Is he going to look down the inside? Not this time. He goes wide into the hairpin. Now has he got something lined up here? Look out for the white helmet there in 2nd place, number 19, Tyler Humphreys. Trying to change his lines here, but Dilks has got the racing line covered quite nicely here. I wonder here if Tyler Humphreys is perhaps just taking a step back for a few moments here, just watching what Wilson Dilks is doing, the race leader, and trying to work something out here possibly.
Yeah, I think that the fastest line for Tyler is always going to be the sweeping line, but the way Wilson's parking his bike, he's going to meet him mid-apex. So Tyler's looking, you can see the different approaches to the corners to see if he can get a better drive onto the straight here, as you can see again. See if he can just get a wheel in front, because it's going to, like I said, it's going to be a brave move, especially coming through these chicanes into heavy braking areas. He needs to get a good run to be able to outbrake him or park his bike mid-corner. That's the only way he's going to get past, really.
So this race is finally poised here with Wilson Dilks still leading the way, but Tyler Humphreys just tagging onto the back wheel, trying to find an opening somewhere. These two now pulling away a bit from Thorley Trevorrow, who's still in 3rd. Pretty much on his own because Lewis Mullen in 4th position on the treble 1. Then we got Joel Grieg, Miller Buchanan out to 6th position. And again, there he goes. Tyler Humphreys just drifting out wide slightly there, just trying to find a new line, I think. Wilson Dilks doing everything correctly here, though. He's got the perfect racing line, making life very difficult for the charging Tyler Humphreys. Humphries appears quicker, but the crucial thing here, he just couldn't get off the line at the start. Again, he's sweeping around the outside this time. So, fastest lap of the race there for Tyler Humphries, who at the moment appears quicker, but the important thing here is Wilson Dilks absolutely nailed the start.
Yeah, it's going to be, if he's going to go past, he's going to have to pretty much do what he did there, but just not let off and just really park the bike next to him. I think it's either coming into the first finish straight or into that hairpin there are his two strongest areas. So just whether he can get a good drive through the chicane, and then like I said, it's going to be a big move, and Wilson as well has got to know he's coming and either want to give him the room or give him the squeeze. So it could get really tight.
Yeah, definitely the race leader here, Wilson Dilks, making life very difficult. He knows definitely that Tyler Humphries is there, but he's got the confidence. It's really difficult if you're leading a race like this with a rival breathing over your shoulder like Tyler Humphries is at the moment. And again, he drifts wide into the pit corner. Humphries, he's going to try and cut, but look at Wilson Dilks there. He got that line covered round the middle of the corner, but sweeps on the outside. And let's see what Humphries does here. This could be his strongest point, down into the McRae hairpin. He's thinking better at this time. He goes with a wide sweep, going to try and cut back now alongside Dilks, who's got the racing line covered, blocks him off there coming out of the hairpin. Some great riding here from both these riders. And Wilson Dilks, 85, with that sky blue helmet, still your race leader. As you can see, the magnificent Rowrah circuit, the lovely landscape around here, but all our attention is on the track here again. Tyler Humphries drifts wide as they head down towards St John's. He's just trying to look through the manual here, get every trick in the book to try and find a way through here, because Wilson Dilks is in no mood to give this lead up lightly, heading towards the final lap.
I think he has to set it up from here. So from here, if he can get a good drive up to this area, not commit too early and go through the chicane quickly.
There we see, look, Tyler is just holding back into the chicane here. Let's have a look as they go through.
This is his best chance.
Oh, Wilson Dilks
is his best chance.
Defensive here. Oh, look at this. That was a battle of wills there. Tyler Humphries had a real go, but Wilson Dilks, he didn't give that one up lightly.
He didn't, and he also came slightly to the left as well to give him the squeeze, which is perfect, really. So Tyler had no choice but to roll off, and should from here on, if they all stay on both wheels, should be a race victory, last lap.
So Wilson Dilks, he's just got to try and position the bike nicely here, just bring it home. He was quite right there. I think Wilson Dilks, he was very aggressive into the hairpin in squeezing Tyler Humphries. It's a shame that one of these riders has to lose the race, regardless of who wins. It's all going to be down to the final corner. Let's see if Tyler Humphries can do anything else. He goes wide into the final corner. He's going to try for the cutback. Dilks guards the inside line, drag race to the line, and Wilson Dilks wins by 600ths of a second. Wow. Barely the width of a front wheel. Humphries in second place. Thorley Trevorrow in third. Lewis Mullen battling with the line with Joel Grigg in fourth position. Miller Buchanan and I think Luca Wilkinson, unfortunately, retiring from the race. But so not the biggest numbers, but certainly high on quality there, you would say, with some very... Or was that Wilkinson now, actually? May have... that's Miller Buchanan, my apologies, in sixth place on the number 29. But Wilson Dilks and Tyler Humphries, fantastic racing there. Very aggressive, but on the right side, there was nothing, no bar banging as such. They respected each other as well.
They're good friends off track as well, so... to take it onto the track and to be able to battle fairly is really good to see. And then, shout out to Thorley in third. Didn't give up, didn't get dropped too far. It's a hot pace that they're running. They're fast lap times around here. And then the two Vision Track guys as well, Lewis and Joel Grigg in fourth and fifth, just coming over the line. So they'll be talking about that on the way back to the awning, saying he just pipped me.